Pleasure to have Nanci Guest joining us. She's a registered dietitian and personal trainer. As I'm learning, pretty cool though, that you were also kind of the main person behind Vancouver 2010 as their dietitian, getting the athletes themselves and what they were going to be eating. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was the head dietitian out there, and the city sure was buzzing. So Vancouver really woke up for that. And yeah, I helped actually all the athletes that attended, so not just the Canadian athletes. So yeah, fabulous experience.
I can't imagine. And wonderful, because the information there, and not only for the elite athletes, comes back to the everyday person. And there's this really cool program called Revive in 5.
That's right.
What is that about?
Okay, so I have partnered up with the Canadian Health Food Association, and we've developed the Revive in 5 challenge. And so this is over 5 weeks. We're going to have a holistic approach combining natural health products, organic foods, and fitness tips to rejuvenate you and bring you out of this long winter. So I'm going to choose a couple of my favorite weeks. Week 1 we call Get Centered, and we have a great natural health product which combines the good bacteria called probiotics, which your viewers know, but also prebiotics, which is the food they eat. So it's very important that we feed the 1,000 billion bacteria we have in our GI tract, in our core.
I can't even comprehend that number that you just mentioned.
I know,
yes.
It's huge. I say that instead of a trillion.
Yeah.
And so these bacteria are involved in our immune system, help us fight colds and flu, good for our skin, even influence our mood. So also core, we want to work on activating the core muscles. You can find that, all the details on the website.
So there's a combination then with each of the weeks based on the food and the fitness that would go hand in hand. Absolutely. Okay.
And the bacteria also love soluble fiber. So we have chia seeds, we have quinoa, which are good sources of this fiber that the bacteria love. Week 2 we call Activate, which is focusing on the heart and lungs, and we have various supplements and exercises to focus on that system in your body. Week 3 we called Extend and Strengthen, and so we want to strengthen the bones, and a great product is the calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D combination for bone strength. As well, vitamin D is actually shown to increase or decrease your fatigue during exercise. So those that are deficient in vitamin D actually find exercise a little harder. So that's another reason to make sure you're getting your daily vitamin D.
By taking it, would it enhance it? Would it help in terms of keeping that energy level up?
Yeah, absolutely. Vitamin D is needed in all systems of our body, not just bone health.
Can I just ask really quickly what this is?
That is okra.
Very
so
interesting.
This actually has bone building nutrients as well. So that's organic okra.
Okay.
So week 4 is focused, and we want to really focus on omega-3 fats from fish oils, which is really important for brain health. Not only boosting our mood, but also for the connection of the neurons. All our brain cells are covered in a fat tissue, and so the transmission of our thoughts actually goes through this fat. And if we're not getting enough omega-3s, we actually won't be thinking as clearly, and our memory will be affected, and our concentration and focus throughout the day.
I find it fascinating that there's the scientific aspect of understanding what is going through our systems as to how we think and how we move.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, week 5.
Week 5 is shine. So we've created this internal health, and we want to shine, radiate from the inside out, have that glow. You can use organic coconut oil, which is something that you can moisturize with and use it in your hair. It's a really hot product right now. As well, you can actually use that as an alternative cooking oil, and you can bake with it, and it gives that nice coconut flavor. And so we want to get outside as well. That's part of week 5, is to get out into the green space, out of the concrete jungle, and that boosts our immunity as well as boosts our positivity and outlook. Science has shown that it actually increases our optimism to get into green space.
Hopefully we're making some of you optimistic about getting on board this program. So how can people get in or join? Is there at a certain time, or if you feel like you're too late, you've already missed week 1?
No,
like, how
absolutely.
Does this work?
This is going to be continuing over the next few months, and you can start your week 1 at any time. So it's the chfa.ca website. And all the details are all there over the 5 weeks. And also tweet us, Revive in the number 5. And let's hear your stories. How are you doing with your fitness? Share recipes and ask questions. I'll answer questions through Twitter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's so much information overload, but it's broken down for you, what you're going to be focusing on each week. Plus the exercise is all listed there as well.
Absolutely.
So you've got the fitness program involved and great information. Thank you so much. Great stuff. And I learned something new today. I had no idea what this was. We do have to take a commercial break. There's the information, chfa.ca if you want to get involved. Revive in 5.